Number 10. Baki. The protagonist Baki Hanma trains with an intense focus to become strong enough to surpass his father, Yujiro Hanma, the strongest fighter in the world. 5 of the world's most violent and brutal death row inmates are gathering to face Baki. Their objective is to taste defeat. Their unmatched strength and skill have led them to grow bored of life itself, and now they seek out Baki in hopes that he can overwhelm and utterly crush them. In this crisis, other underground martial arts warriors gather to fight by Baki's side. Koru Hanayama, Goki Shibukawa, Retsu Kaio, and Dopo Orochi. An epic showdown between violent death row inmates and Baki and his friends begins. Number 9. Akira Japan, 1988. An explosion caused by a young boy with psychic powers tears through the city of Tokyo and ignites the fuse that leads to World War III. In order to prevent any future destruction, he is captured and taken into custody, never to be heard from again. Now in the year 2019, a restored version of the city known as Neo-Tokyo, an area rife with gang violence and terrorism against the current government, stands in its place. Here, Shotaro Kaneda leads the Capsules, a group of misfits known for riding large, custom motorcycles and being in constant conflict with their rivals, the Clowns. During one of these battles, Shotaro's best friend Tetsuo Shima is caught up in an accident with an Esper who finds himself in the streets of Tokyo after escaping confinement from a government institution. Through this encounter, Tetsuo begins to develop his own mysterious abilities, as the government seeks to quarantine this latest psychic in a desperate attempt to prevent him from unleashing the destructive power that could once again bring the city to its knees. Number 8. Pomodoro The Animation. The ability to create miracles is not just a supernatural phenomenon. It is a gift which manifests in a limited number of human beings. Minimum, or small miracles, are special powers that only selected people called minimum holders possess. The detective agency Yokohama Troubleshooting, or Hamatora for short, is composed of the minimum holder PI duo, Nice and Murasaki. Their office is a lone table at Cafe Nowhere, where the pair and their co-workers await new clients. Suddenly, the jobs that they begin to receive seem to have strange connections to the serial killer whom their friend Art, a police officer, is searching for. The murder victims share a single similarity: they are all minimum holders. Nice and Murasaki, as holders themselves, are drawn to the case. But what exactly is the link between Nice and the one who orchestrates it all? Number 7. Kaze no Stigma. Kazuma Yagami is a user of Fujutsu, the ability to control the wind. He returns to his old home, the noble Kanagi household, after being banished 4 years ago for his inability to control fire and his subsequent defeat in a duel at the hands of his younger cousin, Ayano Kanagi. Returning after such a brutal exile already gives rise to many conflicts, but to make matters worse, several Kanagi family members have recently been murdered with Fujutsu. This leads the Kanagi family, including the hot-headed Ayano, to suspect Kazuma as the culprit. Now Kazuma must not only clear his name, but also aid the family he shares a mutual hatred with, in order to discover the true identity of the killer. Number 6. Hellsing Ultimate. There exist creatures of darkness and evil that plague the night, devouring any human unfortunate enough to be caught in their grasp. On the other side is Hellsing, an organization dedicated to destroying these supernatural forces that threaten the very existence of humanity. At its head is Integra Fairbrook Wingates Hellsing, who commands a powerful military and spends her life fighting the undead. Integra's vast army, however, pales in comparison with her ultimate weapon, the vampire Alucard, who works against his own kind as an exterminator for Hellsing. With his new vampire servant, Sarah's Victoria at his side, Alucard must not only battle monsters, but all those who stand to oppose Hellsing, be they guys of good or evil. In a battle for mankind's survival, Hellsing Ultimate proves that appearances are not all they may seem, and sometimes the greatest weapons can come in the form of one's worst nightmares. Number 5. Katana Gatari. In an Edo-era Japan lush with a variety of sword-fighting styles, Shichika Yasuri practices the most unique one, toaru, a technique in which the user's own body is wielded as a blade. The enigmatic 7th head of the Kyotoru school, Shichika lives quietly in exile with his sister Nanami until one day the wildly ambitious strategist Togome barges into their lives. Togome brazenly requests that Shichika help her in her mission to collect 12 unique swords, known as the Deviant Blades for the Shogunate. Shichika accepts, interested in the girl herself rather than petty politics, and thus sets out on a journey. Standing in their way are the fierce wielders of these legendary weapons, as well as other power-hungry entities who seek to thwart Togome's objective. In order to prevail against their enemies, the duo must become an unbreakable team as they forge ahead on a path of uncertainty and peril. Number 4. Zettai Karen Children The Unlimited, Hyobu Kyousuke. Kyousuke Hyobu, an Esper who was betrayed many years ago, is now one of the most powerful Espers, and also a fugitive. However, behind that glare lies a kind heart. His main mission is to save Espers who are mistreated by humans, even if that be by force. Through his methods, he has saved many Esper lives and gained the loyalty of those he has saved. The name of his group? Pandra. Heroic Age. When the Gold Race invites other races to join them in the stars, 3 sentient races answer their call. The Goldens called them Bronze, Silver, and Heroic Tribes. Just before the Gold Tribe left to travel another universe, a 4th race appeared, traveling to the stars on their own accomplishments. The Golds named the human race the Iron Tribe. During the passing of time, humanity suffers at the hands of the more dominant races and is now facing extinction. Following a prophecy left by the Gold Tribe, Princess Dianaria sets out to search for the powerful being who might be able to save humankind. She meets a wild-haired boy on an abandoned planet, a fateful encounter that will not only change the fortunes of humanity, but also the fate of the universe. Psyche Kuso no ? To the average person, psychic abilities might seem a blessing. For Kusuo Psyche, however, this couldn't be farther from the truth. Gifted with a wide assortment of supernatural abilities ranging from telepathy to X-ray vision, he finds this so-called blessing to be nothing but a curse. As all the inconveniences his powers cause constantly pile up, all Kusuo aims for is an ordinary, hassle-free life. A life where ignorance is bliss. Unfortunately, the life of a psychic is far from quiet. Though Kusuo tries to stay out of the spotlight by keeping his powers a secret from his classmates, he ends up inadvertently attracting the attention of many odd characters, such as the empty-headed Riki Nendao and the delusional Shun Kaidao. Forced to deal with the craziness of the people around him, Kusao comes to learn that the ordinary life he has been striving for is a lot more difficult to achieve than expected. Charlotte. While on the surface, Yu Otasaka appears to be just another charming and intelligent teenager, he has a secret. He has the ability to slip into people's minds and fully control their bodies for 5 seconds at a time. Yu has been using this skill for years to gain the highest grades, which allowed him to enter a prestigious high school. When the enigmatic Nao Tamari catches Yu using his power, she coerces him and his sister Ayumi to transferring to the Hoshinomi Academy, a school for students with supernatural abilities. The student council of the school, led by Nao, is tasked with secretly tracking down adolescents who abuse their powers. Yu is forced to join the student council, and together they face formidable challenges that bring him closer to the shocking truth that is his own seemingly incomplete ability might be more powerful than he could have ever imagined.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list? Or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.